What's going on, everybody? So game one of the NBA Finals for 2016 is over. You're looking at the MVP unanimously, Steph Curry, who didn't have a big game. He only had about 10 points. It wasn't even really about that, though. The bench of the Golden State Warriors stepped up. And that's what I'm saying. What I found after looking through numerous tweets and just listening to people talk, it just seems that people just hate the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at what's going on, the team is actually built to beat any team in the NBA, no matter what the matchup, because their bench is so crazy. Now, obviously, J.R. Smith had a very, very bad game. J.R. Smith, I don't know what he slid across like he was on. I don't know if you guys remember that old school. Remember you growing up in the hood, you had to slip and slide, and it wasn't a lot of water because dudes weren't able to pay the water bill, so you would slide sometime and get that that little burn. Like, this dude is sliding all over the freaking court and ripping off skin off it. Like, what the hell is he doing? So he wasn't really relevant in the second half. He had like one shot in 18 minutes. I don't know what he was doing. Look, guys, regardless of what's happening, I've been trying to explain stuff to people. Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers, whenever they have good games, pretty much what's going to happen is you're going to get your ass whipped. You're going to get blown out. But if they can win with both these players not doing much, they didn't even really do much. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. I really don't understand exactly what the issue is. Why do people think, you know what I'm saying, that they can't beat the Cavs? I put out a poll yesterday, okay? I put out a poll and I asked everybody, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I have like 2,000 followers on Twitter. I'm like, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win game one? I understand people want LeBron James to win. I want him to win too. I want him to bring something back to Cleveland. Cleveland is just ridiculous. I don't really know what else to say about their sports history. It hurts to be a Cleveland fan. So that's pretty much why people want Cleveland to win. It just seems like the Golden State Warriors, they don't get enough credit for what they actually do. You see what I'm saying? No matter what they do, it's not good enough. Oh, last year they won. They won. It was injuries. It's just so many things that go into why they're doing what they're doing. And I believe that that's what the issue is. It's not about how good they're playing. It's just a situation where, okay, it doesn't matter because it's Steph Curry and he's not really that good. He's not the best point guard. He's not the best this. He's not the best that. It doesn't matter at this point, bro. I watched this game and I was disgusted. I was just disgusted. I'm going to tell you why I was disgusted. I expected a much better game from the Cavs. I know it's just game one, and LeBron usually in his career, he loses game one in the finals, so it's not really a big deal. They still have an opportunity to come back and do stuff. But you have to play better as a team, as a unit. And from the tip-off, it just didn't seem like the Cavs had a chance of winning. Even though Love was playing well, he knocked down a couple shots, he got himself going. They didn't have a lot of consistency. And I don't know what everybody is thinking as far as how they're going to beat the Golden State Warriors if they don't have consistency. You can't make mistakes when you play this team. You just can't. It cannot happen. And that's what my issue is with this team. People forget about Iguodala. People make comments like, yeah, he locked up LeBron. Absolutely not. He didn't lock LeBron up last year, but LeBron was overwhelmed. A lot of injuries, all kinds of stuff was going on, but he made key plays, similar to what he did yesterday, stripping LeBron, stripping this guy, stripping Kyrie Irving. You know how fast Kyrie Irving is? You know how ridiculously, elusive he is when he has the ball in his hands? And this man is stripping him like he's a great player. People forget that he was an all-star on the 76ers. People forget that. People forget that they used to call him the new AI, as in the new Allen Iverson when he was there. He's coming off the bench, and he's an all-star player. This team is constructed to win right now. That's what the issue is. This guy, Tristan Thompson, I think that he doesn't understand that he's supposed to be able to score as well. I don't think he understands that. I know they paid him for rebounding and defense, but he just seems like he's offensively inept. He doesn't know what the hell to do when he's behind. He's at the basket. The dude is a horrible offensive player. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Great, look. He got his money. Congratulations. I think him and LeBron got the same agent or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that, but the dude doesn't know how to fucking score. Excuse my French. I don't know if that's French, but it pissed me off because it was many times that he had opportunities to score. He started to do a little bit of stuff towards the you know, in the second half, whatever, you know, getting more involved. But he has no offense. He needs to go sit down with Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq, figure out how to get his back to the basket, make some moves, because he's useless at this point. If you can't score, and then even with his defense and his rebounding, most of the time they were getting offensive rebounds. This game was very, very frustrating to watch because I'm looking at it like, what the hell are they doing? You know, Tristan Thompson, you wanted your money, you got your money. You gotta be able to score offensively. He's a liability on offense, very, very plain and simple. You know, it's just ridiculous, bro. I don't understand what he's doing there. You got Barnes hitting threes, all kind of dumps. This game right here, listen, guys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't be surprised if the outcome is not the way everybody was predicting for Cleveland. Because just look at these three guys. Look at Kyrie Irving, Tristan Thompson, and look at LeBron. They all watching Barnes go to the hoop, and then Love look like he about to start crying, but he's dropping dimes on State Farm commercials. You see what I'm saying, bro? This is not going to help them. This is not going to be something that's going to end well for the Cavs. Trust me when I tell you. Kyrie Irving doing all these moves, getting blocked and stripped by Iguodala. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got love for Kyrie Irving. I think he's a great player. Guys, some of the shots that he came down and just shot with nobody there for rebounds or nothing but Golden State, they're stupid. They're stupid shots. Let's just call it what it is. You can't do that kind of thing when you're playing a team like Golden State. Golden State Warriors, they could have turnovers, they could have all that stuff, they could do all that BS and still beat you because they got the Splash Brothers. They don't have no Splash Brothers on the Cavs. They got to play a certain type of game. And then Shaun Livingston, he just took over. It was his game yesterday. Nobody was expecting him to do the stuff that he did. He was the star of the game. They could not stop this guy. That is a problem. And I liked their scheme in the beginning. They were giving Draymond Green the three and covering everybody else. They was like, look, we're going to let listen, you guys, we're not going to let these guys beat us. We'll let Draymond Green shoot threes, stuff like that. None of their plan worked because Draymond Green started hitting threes in the second half. It just got really, really stupid. And just think about this, guys. They did all of this without the Splash Brothers going off. You guys don't think at some point in this freaking playoff that Steph Curry is going to go off? Is everybody that naive to not think that that's going to happen? What do you think happens when they go off? The Cavs don't stand a chance once these boys start hitting shots. That's what scares me about game one. So at the end of the day, Iguodala was the MVP last year. In case you guys forgot, he's coming out and doing the same exact thing that he did last year with a healthy Cavs team. Just keep that in mind. Let me know what you're thinking about game two. Until next time, one love.